This has been a special night for you over the years, Hunter Cup night, hasn't it?
It has been a great night, you know. It's always been a great night, and it's been very special for me with the with Pure Steel.
When you won 2 on Pure Steel, 78 and 80, I think that the years were. And we were just talking last night on our marathon show on News Ed that year 78, when you came around and set up outside Rip Van Winkle, that's a lot of people will never forget that race. What was it like to be out there, being part of it?
Well, it's great. Look, you're concentrating on the job you're out there to do, and Rip Van Winkle, I think it was the undoing of poor Rip Van Winkle on the night, because he was such a great horse, but it took another great horse to wear him into the ground, and where Pure Steel could hack that type of racing, I don't think Rip Van Winkle could, and you never saw the best of him after that.
He never was the same again, was he?
No, he never was.
No. All right, 2 years later, and it was a similar slog too, wasn't it? When Koala King and then Brad Adios came at you late and they still couldn't catch him.
Yeah, I can remember vividly that race, because I had Koala King was able to come out on my back on the turn, and I couldn't put any pressure on the leader because I had to get Koala King off my back, because I knew if he left it too late up the straight he'd be able to put his head in front, and I was able to get Brian to pull out halfway around the turn, which was too far for Koala King to go from home, and he put his head in front for a stride, and then I kicked back and beat him.
How long since you've seen that race?
Oh, it's been ages.
Has it?
Yeah, it's been ages.
Well, have a look at this. We've got a special Mobiletronics memory for you here on The Last Word tonight. This is the 1980 AG Hunter Cup.
And now on The Last Word, our Mobiletronics memory. Remember, Mobiletronics means mobile phones.
Over on the inside, Margaret Shannon. Roma Hanover's now tacked on the back of Dean Special. Arunga Hanover's now one off the fence in the centre from Brad Adios, and Tweed's Mule last of all. 1 lap to travel in the AG Hunter Cup for 1980. Paleface Adios led by 2 metres to Pure Steel. Third on the inside, Koala King. 3 deep and fourth on the outside, Dean Special. In the centre behind it, Lee Sands. Further back to Roma Hanover, followed by Margaret Shannon. Arunga Hanover locked up in the centre, followed by Tweed's Muir and Brad Adios. They go to the back the last time, 700 to go. Paleface led by 1 length to Pure Steel. Demmler starting to urge Pure Steel along, going down the back. Koala King's racing third on the inside. Lee Sands fourth, 1 out and 1 back. Then Dean Special starting to struggle. Further back to Margaret Shannon. Arunga Hanover looking for a run, and then Roma Hanover. Off the back, 500 to go. Paleface led by 1.5 metres to Pure Steel, grinding away. Koala King looks the danger to Pure Steel as he gets off the fence and gets clear. 300 metres to go. Paleface led by 1 metre to Pure Steel. Koala King angling for a run. Margaret Shannon getting up along the inside, and further back to Arunga Hanover. On the turn, the 2 champs together. Paleface Adios joined by Pure Steel. Koala King 3 deep about to join in, and Margaret Shannon looking for a run. Pure Steel straightened up in front, but Koala King's running to him. Pure Steel in front, Koala King trying hard to run him down. Pure Steel fighting on, Koala King out wide, getting to him. It's Pure Steel in front, Koala King flying. Pure Steel for the money, flashing up.
Yeah, well, there's a few memories for you, isn't it? Yeah, Brad Adios did it. To see him get home. That must bring back some nice memories for you.
Oh, it's great. You know, as I say, you can't dwell on the past. You've got to look forward to the future, but it's great to have been fortunate enough to win a race like this in the past.
I don't think people give you guys enough credit for the tactics that you have to employ during a race. And what you said about getting Koala King to come out 3 wide and make his run that early, you're right, because if Koala King had left his run till halfway down the straight, he probably would have sprinted you.
Oh, he would have for sure, because I'd have been a little bit tireder, and, you know, knowing Koala King and great little horse that he is, he's got that super little set sprint, and that's how he got over the top of the most.
It's just having to know where these horses are in the run and knowing their racing characteristics carries you so far, doesn't it?
Exactly, and still try and do the job on the horse that's got to be done, you know.